Hi, I'm Mark D'Amato.
And I'm the one who knocks.
And welcome back.
Jesse, let's go.
And welcome back
Jesse.
to Mindbreakers.
Yeah, the show where Jesse cooks.
Gonna bring up our
the wheel of cooking.
classic
works.
wheel in 3, 2, 1, bam. There we go.
Make spaghetti a la meth.
And we're gonna give it a spin.
Yep. We're gonna make spaghetti a la meth today. Are you ready for spaghetti a la meth, Merrick? Are you, my friend?
Oh! Doctor Strange!
Strange!
2 Marvels in a row!
Marvel porno time!
By the way,
expecting this one.
For those of you getting all new, this is not the recent awesome 2016 Doctor Strange.
No, fellas, you're in for something.
This is the 1978 Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
A psychiatrist becomes the new Sorcerer Supreme of the Earth in order to do battle with an evil sorceress in the past.
Yeah, and if you don't know, now you know.
And if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die.
Everyone gets high and dies. That's the plot of this.
You're weak and you're gonna die.
You're weak and you're going to die,
So,
Mr. Strange.
Let's watch this.
Stumbling drunk halfway through a surgery.
This modern hospital may seem worlds apart from the days of ancient sorcerers. But for psychiatrist Stephen Strange and his beautiful patient, this is where those worlds collide. And the nightmare begins.
We're here interviewing the founder of the LaFay method, a woman who in the last few days seems to have taken at least a part of New York City by storm, so to speak. Here to tell us more about it is the force behind the LaFay method, Morgan LaFay. Miss LaFay, can you tell us just what it is exactly that the method does?
Quite simply, it unlocks the hidden potential within you. It's a way of realizing your own powers and using them to get what you really want out of life.
There was an old man and pushed him over a railing in front of a car.
Nothing Stephen Strange learned in medical school could prepare him for an attack by an evil sorceress from the 4th dimension. A villainess who can only be stopped by an earthly master of the mystic arts.
Come in.
Thank you. You're telling me you're a sorcerer. I came here to try to help a patient of mine.
Come and take him into our domain.
Now it's up to Stephen Strange to take the place of the Earth's last sorcerer.
Have I become the sorcerer?
You should learn whose powers to respect.
Come along for a fantastic adventure into the 4th dimension with Doctor Strange.
Dormammu! I've come to bargain.
You won't be able to bargain with Dormammu because Dormammu has made this movie never ending. He has given this movie the world.
This might be the single most boring film we've watched on. That includes the video dead.
Yeah.
This was so
This movie is a
fucking
new kind
slow.
of hell.
Before we start, we had to get, because it's bad, even not as a
It's not
as
even
an
bad,
adaptation.
ironically.
It's a bad movie, but we're gonna get out of the way how it's a bad adaptation. 1, he's not a neurosurgeon; he's a psychiatrist.
Yes.
2, nothing happens to his hands.
Well, he's a psychologist and not a neurosurgeon. That makes him infinitely more boring.
Nothing happens to his hands. He's not a dick.
Yeah.
When he's beginning.
Which makes it again infinitely more boring.
He doesn't go to Tibet to learn magic.
It's just in his
He
backyard.
just runs into some weird old guy.
Yeah, the fucking Grand Wizard is fucking in his basement. It might as well be in his basement. He fucking goes over to his house.
And he doesn't do anything in the movie until the hour mark.
Basically.
Oh!
Halfway through this fucker, I was like,
this isn't really problem. I don't know. This isn't really a major change, but the Eye of Agamotto's a ring now.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But even then, it's fucking, oh my god.
This movie seems to think it was getting a sequel. No.
This was a straight-to-TV movie, unlike anything I've ever fucking seen.
Remember when this was made
Fantastic
for TV?
Four was better.
Well, I kind of have to appreciate made-for-TV stuff, because that's how we got Netflix original series.
Yeah, I know. I'm not
like
nodding
that,
the whole
but,
straight
oh, this is so bad.
Can we at least admit, though, like, most of the straight-to-TV movies from, like, the fucking, like, early aughts.
But at least they were more entertaining than... At least stuff happened.
Yeah.
Nothing happened in this.
Mm-hmm.
There's Morgan.
Yeah. She's the main bad guy.
And there's also this big, possibly Dormammu head?
It's Dormammu.
It doesn't look like Dormammu.
He's a fucking six-eyed
looks
cock
like a
in
dildo.
the sky.
He's a hell dildo. With a face.
He's a hell dildo. He's if you made a dildo of Raven's father...
Trigon.
Yeah. He's a Dragon dildo.
Wouldn't a Trigon dildo have 3 points? Doesn't Trigon have 3 dicks, you'd think?
Fuck, I don't know. Probably. He's got probably way more than fucking 3 dicks. So yeah, there's the six-eyed dildo in the sky.
Who's trying to, and who tells Morgan, okay, you're gonna go to Earth.
Yep.
You're gonna kill the old man and find his successor who's gonna be wearing a ring and kill him too.
The old man is the current Sorcerer Supreme, no?
Yeah. He has some weird name. We just call him Merlin.
Yeah, I didn't call him anything because there's too fucking.
I can't remember his name, but I'm gonna assume he's Merlin.
Yeah. So
wasn't Merlin, but he's called Merlin now.
Yeah. Then it shows basically
Doctor Strange doing doing doctory stuff,
doing psychiatrist things. With fucking old ladies and like Mexican janitors. Which shout out to Nelson's dad. Kidding.
Can we rush through, because there's very little, can you just rush through the plot to get to our analysis, like our criticism of it?
I guess so for the most part.
There's a chick who gets attacked.
Oh yeah, Wong is in this.
Yeah, Wong's here.
Wong is there.
There's
Wong is present.
Morgan possesses some chick called Claire to push the old guy off a bridge.
Yeah, but
to get hit by a car.
But before this, Morgan and him have sick mind combos.
Yeah.
For like a good 2 minutes, like, you shall not pass, Morgan!
So Claire
becomes
Doctor Strange's patient. She's scared of going to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
At one point, she's being attacked in her dream by the character Nightmare.
Yeah.
Who's called Bazoth in this for some reason.
This movie should fuck off.
And Doctor Strange goes through the astral plane.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
Well, that's the only interesting thing in this movie, because it's the 70s, they do psychedelic really well.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, and the girl is basically being tortured by Morgan, and she's just kind of sort of weirdly possessed, I guess.
Wong and Merlin are trying to get Doctor Strange to agree to be Sorcerer Supreme, but he's like, no. I don't want it.
It's so boring. They're talking about all this shit.
It turns into a bad One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest at one point once Claire gets committed at the hospital.
Yeah, she gets put in. She pushes him over, and everybody at the bottom was like, "Is he dead? Is he dead?"
But he's not dead.
But he's not dead.
But you know how the Netflix Daredevil is a lot of it's a lawyer show, but it's actually freaking good at being that.
Yeah.
This is mostly a shitty doctor drama.
It's not even. It's it's trying so hard to be like ER, and it's just turning out to be like.
The most interesting thing in the movie is that at one point, Doctor Strange and Claire are watching Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein.
Oh yeah, that's one of the most interesting things.
That's the most interesting thing in the movie, is this other movie, which I'd rather be watching because it's actually good.
Mm-hmm. There's that one black doctor that's like...
Apollo Creed.
Yeah, he's essentially the Dr. Apollo Creed. Oh yeah, there's a couple of really funny little things.
Morgan wants to fuck Doctor Strange.
Yeah. Oh wait, can I mention Chris Nelson?
Sure.
Dr. Christopher Nelson?
But that's his only mention, is they say Christopher Nelson. Paging Dr. Christopher Nelson.
Dr. Ted Nelson.
I'm Ted Nelson. Steve, it's Ted Nelson.
It's Ted Nelson, Steve! Doctor Strange gets his powers from radiation.
So Morgan and Merlin have a magic-y duel, and Merlin loses and gets imprisoned in Hell Dimension. So Doctor Strange has to go after him. And interestingly enough, because she's horny, Morgan just gives him superpowers and his costume.
That's essentially the ending of the movie. It's just like, oh, hey.
Yeah, it's the ending of the movie.
Give you a really cool costume.
You know what the problem is?
I want costume.
You know what the problem is? The ending of the movie happens when there's still half an hour left.
Basically.
Of pain.
Yep. The last, 20 minutes of this is a completely different hell. But you know what it's time for? It's time to play! Why was this movie not a porno? Ba-ba-ba-da-ba.
Da-da-da.
So you have 3 reasons why this movie should not have been a porno.
Okay, is it a multiple choice?
You pulling this fucking Punisher shit?
No, I'm saying we're doing a quiz.
No, you said you're doing a game show. Points. You have 3 points. You can make 3 points about this movie. Why it should not be a porno. Why you think it wasn't supposed to be or should not have been a porno.
That question makes no sense. It totally it seems like it was written to be a porno.
Okay, why it wasn't a porno? 3 reasons.
Why was it?
Why it wasn't?
Why it wasn't?
3 reasons.
They originally wrote the idea of the porno, but it turns out that none of the actors they contracted were down with that at all. That's one reason.
I'm not fucking this guy. Are you kidding?
I didn't agree to be porn. I'm a serious actor.
Reason number 2. I'll get back to
Marvel wouldn't have approved it. Marvel said no.
Stanley said no?
Stanley said they wouldn't let him be in it. So he said no.
Stanley's like, I want to fuck Stephen Strange.
I want to fuck Pun Kill Chan.
Yes! Yes! Reason number 3.
Reason number 3. The actual plot it had was too boring to wait through for sex scenes.
No one was gonna wait through the boring scenes to get to the sex.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fuck, I wouldn't even. Fucking 9-year-old me wouldn't even.
And I'm the one who bought fucking Sword and the Sorcerer because back said it had nudity.
Yep. So my 3 reasons why this should have been a porno and why I think it was supposed to be is for one, look at that fucking mustache.
Look at that fucking and go back to where we showed the poster. Look at that crotch bulge.
Yeah. Look at that smile on his face also.
They make sexual innuendos and talk about fucking a lot in the movie.
Yeah, actually. Fucking a lot more.
Like Morgan's thing, why she hasn't killed Doctor Strange is, I want to.
That's reason number 2, because Dormammu's asking her, why haven't you dealt with the Sorcerer Supreme or his protege, the Doctor Strange? It's because I want a man. It's
the warmth of a man's arms.
Yeah, I want the warmth of a man's arms. It's so you're horny, you're fucking in heat, and that's the reason you haven't killed him. Oh, amazing. So the answer is clearly to give him superpowers so he'll fuck you.
So, he's given superpowers, he defeats Morgan somehow.
And the third reason. Wait, I have one more reason.
It's good to wait until after we finish describing the plot of the movie, Gio.
I was just gonna say, when he wakes up in the morning, he's like, I still have no idea what you did to me last night.
Yes. So he beats Morgan somehow. He rescues the old man somehow. They get back to the real world again somehow.
Yeah. It's completely unexplained, especially
lightning
since he says the magic words.
They stand in a circle and lightning randomly shoots from the old guy into Doctor Strange and he gets a new costume. That still doesn't look like the Doctor Strange costume.
He never looks anything like...
Like the cape's orange and has no color.
He's got this fucking white cape on.
It's orange.
Is it orange? Okay.
It's a weird star sapphire symbol on his chest.
Yeah, that was, I think, white. With the rest of the thing being purple.
Doesn't look anything like Doctor Strange.
Nothing like it.
I mean...
I love the way they fought with the lasers in this movie.
Yeah, they just wave their arms at each other.
Yeah. One will fucking do
how in Star Wars they made using the Force believable?
Yeah.
No, not in this movie.
Yeah. One will just point their hand in a diagonal at one person, and then the other one's just gonna open palm, absorb it.
And then they fuck around in the hospital for a good 20 minutes, like, fuck around in the real world talking for a good 20 fucking minutes.
That's all this movie is just them talking about the shit they're supposed to be doing.
Instead of showing anything.
They don't show it. Fuck all. They just talk about everything.
And then the movie ends.
It out.
Then the movie just ends, and...
I'm surprised him and Dormammu didn't sit down and have a fucking 20-minute conversation for the climax.
I mean,
that would be fucking more understandable.
Well, I was thinking of them playing chess, and that was just how much I would rather have just watched the X-Men movie.
Yeah.
Da 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 da.
At least then I could make jokes about Charles Xavier.
Race me, Charles!
Race me, Charles! Fucking Magneto racing downhill. Fucking Magneto wouldn't be allowed to use his powers.
One question I have for this one.
What?
This is 1978.
Yeah.
Vincent Price was alive.
Yep.
Why the fuck didn't you get Vincent Price to play Doctor Strange?
Because they're boring faggots.
Right, I forgot.
Question answered? Good.
Because even in this situation, he would have been good. Because it would have been boring, Mr. Whatever. It would be, I'm psychiatrist Doctor Strange. I don't believe in the world. I cannot bow to any man and call him master. I am Dr. Strange. I am Dr. Stephen Strange.
I would watch Grass Grow.
If it was narrated by Vincent Price.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would. Okay, my dream now is to sit down and watch Grass Grow with Salvador Dali and Vincent Price.
Morgan Freeman narrating the grass growing.
Oh yeah,
Ron Perlman narrating the grass growing.
Both of them. No, both of them are arguing over which
Ian
one.
McKellen narrating it.
No, well, Sir Ian McKellen reads me The Lord of the Rings.
Nah.
That would like.
Treebeard reads you the Silmarillion. I'd rather listen to Treebeard read the Silmarillion in Old Entish than watch this fucking movie again.
That's very true. Derek says halfway through, with the most, amazing summary of this, he's like, fucking stop talking and do something.
Which they never do! They never stop.
That sums it up entirely.
This movie also has sequel bait, because Morgan Le Fay's back.
Yep.
And she's, I guess, hypnotizing kids? I don't care!
Yep.
This movie's so bad.
Oh yeah, by the way, that brown-haired girl sure got played like a tuba, didn't she?
Which one?
That one brown-haired girl.
Oh, the romantic interest.
Yeah.
Well, interest
she got played like a tuba because she was the instrument of Dorma.
Interest is the wrong word. I'm not interested in this movie.
There's nothing fucking interesting here. It's just
so bad.
There's random glowing handshakes.
Yes, that happens far too often. It makes no sense.
The line with the sedatives versus tranquilizers. It's like I didn't give her tranquilizers. I gave her sedatives. What the fuck is the difference?
Oh, this movie is awful. Sometimes when a movie is really bad but kind of entertaining, we're like, give it a watch. It's fine. You'll like it. It'll be fun. No, do not watch this movie.
Literally, you could sit there and watch the astral plane transferring scene, back and forth over and over.
But be high for that, or you'll get nothing.
Fuck it, even a child could sit down and watch that and be more entertained than the rest.
No, I'm sorry. If I'm going to show any Doctor Strange movie to a child, it's going to be the 2016 version. At least it has a plot. At least Doctor Strange does things.
Yep.
This should have been called Old Wizard Guy. Yeah. He does most of the stuff in the movie.
This should have been talking about magic. Talking about fictional things that aren't happening.
Show, don't tell. It's a rule of film. I didn't come here to watch fucking ER. Bad ER, too. I came here to watch fucking Doctor Strange.
I'm pretty sure I've seen episodes of the ER that were more entertaining than this. I've seen episodes of Grey's Anatomy more entertaining than this.
I've seen freaking documentaries on the sugar industry more entertaining than this.
I've seen people literally put sugar into bags that were more interesting than this.
I'm not happy. I'm feeling glad I've got sunshine.
No, I'm happy. I'm feeling glad.
In a bag. I'm useless.
You are
but
useless.
Not for long. The future is coming on. I'm not happy.
Did we describe the climax of them just literally walking down bar areas looking at TV screens with Rita Repulsa on them?
This movie should have had Rita. It would have. This movie would have actually been watchable if instead of Morgan, we had the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Rita Repulsa.
Yeah.
And coming out when he finally gets to Earth. After 1,000 years I'm free! Time to conquer Earth! That would actually be interesting. Actually, about, they're planning on doing a Defender show?
Yeah.
With, because they're doing the Moon Knight, to bring in, they're doing the Luke Cage, the Punisher, the Daredevil, the Jessica Jones, the Iron Fist, the Moon, and they're planning on doing Moon Knight.
Yep.
And you know how Doctor Strange is the head of the Defenders in the comics?
Yep.
Can they just pop in his head Zordon style? Defenders! Too much pink energy is dangerous. It's just Benedict Cumberbatch's head pops in and right like, we have a mission for you.
That's probably what they're going to do.
And then Wong, not Wong, who should be the guy keeps the control center in...
Oh. I would see Wong doing it.
No, I can't imagine Wong going, ay. If he wasn't already in the, he wasn't already in the Marvel universe, because he's the asshole who runs the vault.
No, he would make the Momokujin.
Because he's the asshole who runs the vault in Civil War. Martin Freeman.
He would make the Momokujin.
What's a Momokujin?
Momokujin, a wooden like a wooden living statue.
Right.
Like Tekken. But yeah. Fuck it, the bar area looked like Crescent Street downtown.
It's this movie's so bad, though.
They're walking around that, and then fucking Doctor Strange ends it off by fucking up a guy's magic act.
Yeah, bastard.
Well, he doesn't entirely fuck it up. He just it was supposed to be like,
but that guy's gonna flowers when he pulls out a dove. That guy's gonna think he fucked up.
Yeah, it's like, okay.
He's gonna doubt his powers, his skill from now on.
But everybody was like, okay, and they all end up clapping, and it ends off with a shitty sketch of him with a little ring, Agamotto.
I mean, again, I don't mind the ring, the Eye of Agamotto being a ring. That's a minor change, but everything else, I wouldn't mind the changes either.
This is the thing. Was cock.
This is the thing, Gio. I wouldn't mind the changes if it was an interesting movie.
Yep.
You had strange tales to work with here. One of the most out there, what the fuck comics Marvel's made. It's until freaking until Brute Force and Rom's Space Knight. You could have done anything.
But they chose.
But you gave us this.
But they chose to do nothing.
I would have been happier if they just, like the Punisher movie. You know the origin story?
Yeah.
Fuck that. You don't need to know that.
Yeah.
We're gonna just start him already as a wizard so we can do shit with him.
No, but you see,
like
this
the Spider-Man cartoon.
So they need to pad it out. They need to pad it out so they can stretch it over multiple episodes, and it could be.
But this wasn't a multi-part thing because no one would have came back after part one. This was like a movie of the week,
Yeah. But still, they just kind of strung it together, man.
I think it was originally supposed to be a TV show.
I think so, yeah. It got switched from, I think, TV show to...
Because they had the Hulk one and the Wonder Woman one. We can make a Doctor Strange one.
Yeah. And then...
Watch the original Wonder Woman cartoons. Not cartoon.
Cartoon? The live action?
Well, the opening's a cartoon, but you know what I mean.
The show.
It's pretty good.
Yes.
It's with Linda Carter.
Fuck it. Watch anything else aside from this.
Don't watch this movie. I'm gonna give it... the most interesting character in the movie, that being Vazoff.
Yeah.
Because he actually looks cool.
I guess.
Which
one was he again?
He was the guy with the horse. He was the ring wraith.
Oh, yeah, him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give it one of him.
Yep.
Only one. Out of 93 pointless minutes. I think this might be worse.
Choose your next words carefully.
Than Bram Stoker's Way of the Vampire.
Oh, okay, that's where I think.
Because at least...
You and me are...
No, this is the thing.
At odds, my friend.
At least stuff happened in that movie. It wasn't.
I'd rather shit not happening in that.
What do you give this one?
Fucking.
It's definitely worse than House of the Dead 2.
Okay, yeah, this is worse than House of the Dead 2.
It's definitely in the top 3 for worst film we've ever seen.
Yeah.
What's your score? I give it a 1 out of 20. No, I give it a 1 out of 90. So
1 out of 90.
Yeah.
I think I got you beat here. I'm gonna give it the pills that they were going to give her.
Mm-hmm. You want to overdose on them?
No, they get taken away from the hospital, from the mental patients, and they get given all to doctors, to whoever wrote the Doctor Strange movie, and he just overdoses out of, I'll say, 79 pairs of underwear that he wears on his crotch.
This is
bulge.
What a difference 38 years can make for a movie.
So it's like a negative 32 out of 70.
Nice. I found a use for this movie.
Yeah.
You won't need sleeping pills. With this fucking movie, just show this instead.
Yeah, exactly.
Might have worse side effects, though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you hit some...
I did slam a door on my head at one point during watching this.
I almost cried laughing.
I tried to kingpin myself.
You did, but it didn't work out very well.
No, because I've got a cheap closet here, not an actual car door.
You're dealing with a character that can essentially Zalworldo, and you're being this fucking boring with his ass? Fuck you. Fuck whoever made
So, in closing, don't watch this. Watch the 2016 version instead.
In closing, suck my dick.
I've been Marek D'Amato.
Later.
And we'll see you all next week.
Bye.
Ciao.